Doing today? Flex here. Great to see you all today. I'm gonna go right into another workout, but first I'm gonna go into our quote. Today's quote is by Homer Rice. You can motivate by fear and you can motivate by reward, but both of these methods are only temporary. The only lasting thing is self-motivation. And I believe in that because self-motivating yourself is sometimes the only way you can get yourself back up. Sometimes there's nobody there. Some people don't have family. Some people don't have friends. Some people don't have backup. Some parents have passed away. But those that have support system, that's great. I'm real proud and happy for you guys. But those that don't, you got to learn to self-motivate yourself. So the way to pick yourself out of a dark spot to get yourself back up. You got to see the light at the end of the tunnel. So sometimes you got to do that, and I find myself, I've done that many times in my life. And I still do it to this day. Sometimes you just have a bad day, a rainy day like it is out today. You just gotta get by. You can't give up. Don't get depressed. Don't get down in the dumps. Just try to stay positive. Read up positive quotes and always try to keep going. But today we're working on biceps. We're gonna get right into it. So let's go ahead and get started. How you guys doing today? I am voicing over this workout. So we're gonna get ready to start in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. I did this workout in an echoey room, so I'm trying something new. I'm voice recording over for the workout. Right now we're jogging in place, just warming up. If you could look to your left on the top, you can see the whole entire workout right there for your easy reference, so you can look at it anytime. Right now we're just jogging, jump a rope. The timer on the top right has a breakdown of the current exercise that you're doing, and on the bottom of that is the total time left to the workout. Under 20 minutes is how it goes. We're going to the jumping jacks now. Just jumping in and out. You can step it out left to right if you would like. Either way is fine, but we're just going through this workout. Okay, if you guys also want to give me feedback of the workouts afterwards by commenting below, I would appreciate that, so I can see what I need to do to improve from my future workouts. Also, please subscribe. That helps me continue to make free workouts and help everybody uh, keep getting their workouts free. Alright, right now we're going into side to side ski squats, left to right, left to right. As you can see, wide squat, close squat, going back and forward. Just going through the motions. We are warming up, getting that blood flowing, getting that body going. We're just moving through the motions. Normally with my workouts you hear the beeps when it counts 3, 2, 1. So I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear them once I do this voiceover. We are going to HEISMANS now. That's step, step, cross, step, step, cross. You can go at your own pace, fast or slow as you need to go. Everything is time-based, everything is interval training, so that means it's all based on time. Not how many reps you do, but based on time. So you do what you can do in that time that you have awarded for that exercise. Okay, from here, the next one we're going into is a squat with a cross punch, squat with a cross punch. You can see as I turn my body towards the direction that I'm punching, pivoting your body. As you can see, I'm pivoting my foot toward the direction of my punch, crossing over, putting my body power into the punch. Okay, 10 more seconds. After this, we are going into a 30-second break. 30-second break. So then we're going to prepare for our first set. Okay, now we're into break. We're going to prepare for our first set. As you look to your left where it says set 1 and set 2, those are the exercises that we're doing for the 2 sets that we're going to be doing today. Of course, on top of the warm-up and the cool-down, these are wide squat, by lifts. Okay, wide squat, you're going to go down, you're going to curl in as you go up, going down, letting your arms extend, curling in, getting that full range of motion. As you're going, here we go. We are going now. We are into the first one. We are going. Okay, now we are squatting with the inside bicep curl. Making sure you keep good form, keep good posture, keeping that back straight, looking forward. As you go down, extending your arms, and as you come up, you're curling in. Getting that full range of motion for that curl. Just focusing on the current exercise. We're doing a lot of biceps today. Pretty much incorporating through all of our exercises that we're doing. So you're going to get a good pump today on top of your normal workout. Not as much jumping around as our usual ones. I'm changing the angles right now to give you a different view so you can see it from a different perspective. 13 seconds left. Still going with the curl. Also remember, you could adjust the weight accordingly to how you feel fitted for yourself. Okay, we're going ahead and stopping right now. 10-second breaks in between each exercise. We're going to go right into our next one, which is the flex force bicep curls. So this one, you're going to get up in a push-up position. Okay, you're actually going to have your palms facing outwards in a push-up, holding those weights. You're going to use that as your grip, and you're going to push down, doing those push-ups. And then from there, you're going to curl 4 times, alternating between the left and right arms as you're doing that. Now if you noticed, when you're curling, you could open your feet a little wider for balance, because sometimes you could it's hard to balance when your legs are closer. And this position is a little different, but it's a good way to work your biceps, also part of your lower chest as you're doing this exercise. You could also go down to your knees as you see here, do your 4 push-ups, and then do 4 curls from your knee position as you see, just like that. Curling in, trying to keep good form always when you're doing your workout. It's kind of how we go with the flex formation. I move around a lot because I try to give you different angles just to make sure you can see what I'm doing, because sometimes when you see it from the side, it's not the same as seeing it from the front. So I always keep trying to change angles throughout the workout. But now we're into the Arnold V sit press. Just keep a track of your time. As you can see on the top right where it says start exercise 3, that is number 3 on the left side where it says set 1 and 2. And that's how it works through the exercises. I try to make it easy as possible so the workouts are there for you to look at. Now if you notice that your legs are extending, you know you're doing the curls. Okay, you're curling in, trying to keep your elbows off the ground. You're actually trying to keep them elevated as your legs go up, but as you sit forward, keeping your back straight, you're doing that shoulder press, the Arnold's V shoulder press, as you twist your arms in and up and out. Just pay attention to the form and which way that my wrists are facing. When you're curling, they're facing your face, and as you're done and you put your legs down and you turn, they're facing towards the front. Got 6 seconds left, and then we're going to be going into our flat head hammers. Okay, for this one, you're going to go ahead and lay down on your back and just follow how you see that I am doing it here. Okay, now as you see, as my arms go down, I'm hammer curling up towards my upper body. Then I'm going to extend my arms out, straight out, while still keeping it elevated off the ground, and I'm going to hammer inside towards my chest. You're going to repeat back and forward in that position. I'm adjusting a little closer so you can see it a little bit better. So you're doing your hammers right now. I'm trying to keep my arms elevated above the ground just about half an inch, and then I'm curling inwards just like that, working different parts of the bicep. I mean, if you need to rest your arms on the ground in between your reps, you can go ahead and do so. But the most challenging will be to keep it elevated throughout the whole time. Okay, we got 5 seconds left, and we're going to go into our next move called the weighted street fighters. Okay, one weight, punching back and forward to the right and to the left. See, if you see I'm stepping, I'm kind of punching out to the side. If anybody's familiar with actually Street Fighter, it's pretty much kind of how it is. I think they call it the Hadouken or Hayuken, however they say it. Hadouken. But pretty much that's the move right there. Incorporating some bicep movement there, strengths, stepping it back and forward. A little bit of balance, coordination. Just punching side to side. Guys are doing great. Remember, when you take your breaks, make sure you stay hydrated with water. It's always good to have a towel. Wipe your sweat off your face. And sometimes if you're on a mat like mine, or if you're outside where I usually am, it gets slippery and it it gets slippery and you're all over the place, so the actually towel helps keep you from falling all over. Okay, next we're going into the power temperature curls. Grab 2 dumbbells, hold them out at a diagonal upwards out towards the sky, curling in towards your forehead. And it's just how it sounds, temperature curls, because you're pretty much putting your knuckles to your head, like you're checking your temperature. Now from here you can do your squats, going up and down. Okay, go ahead and squat. And you do 3 times to go back out. I'm going to curl in 4 times. Okay, now when we curl in, we do 4 of these. You can adjust your wrists when you're going down to the squat because there might be a little pressure on your wrist, so you can go ahead and turn them in just like that and go ahead and squat. After you do your 3 squats, adjust it back up and go back into the temperature curls. Another variation to work the biceps. I always have different exercises, so it's always always different versions, always keeping it creative, keep you interested in the workouts.
Bring it back. Good. Reset. Got doing it. We go into another one after the 30-second break. It's counting down. You see it up there. Just go ahead, drink some water. Stay hydrated. Drop the weight if it's too heavy. It doesn't matter. If it gets too heavy, drop all the weights. As long as you keep moving, keep your body going, we're moving.
Okay, here we go. Gonna get ready to start our second set. Go right into those wide squat bi lifts, which is short for biceps. Now we're going through the same motions we did for our second round, our second set. Just stay focused and we can get through this in under 20 minutes. Now all my workouts I do are all under 20 minutes. That's kind of the concept I go with. But I also got a lot of weightlifting, weight training tutorials available that you can do. If you want to check those out, if you just want to learn how to do one exercise or how to do a certain type of workout, or I have a lot of tutorials on there. I also have a home gym tutorial to teach you how to use all the exercise equipment in a home gym. A lot of that equipment is also found at a gym, at your local gyms that you actually go to. So that's also good. Got a lot of different high intensity interval training moves. Okay, we got 6 more seconds here, and then we're going to go right into our next exercise, which is a flex force bicep curls. I really like this exercise. It's a bit challenging. Takes a little bit of flexibility. If you're not used to it, make sure you do it on your knees instead of doing it on your feet. You see, you go ahead and do your 4 push-ups. You go up, and you curl in 4 times on each side. You can make it as challenging as you want. If you want to raise the weight, you can raise the weight even higher. Either 10-pounders that I use here, but you can raise the weight as high as you need to. I mean, you can use 15 pounds, 20 pounds, but I would definitely keep lighter weight under 10 pounds and under with you at all times, because a lot of these exercises you do not need extravagant weight. You do not need heavy weight. You can get a great results and a great burn just using the weights 10 and under. Sometimes I go lighter than 10 because I'm burning. It works. Gotta love working out. Okay, got 6 more seconds on the clock, and we're gonna go into exercise number 3, which is the Arnold V-sit press. Arnold as in the short for the Arnold Schwarzenegger shoulder press. He presses it up, mixed in with a bicep curl and a frozen V hold with the legs straight out, curling in 1, 2, curling it in, switching it over, putting the legs down, pressing up to the sky as you rotate your wrists facing front. You kind of go into that motion back and forward and doing that for a minute. You didn't realize yet all the exercises that we do are a minute long and the breaks are 10 seconds in between, but you are almost there. We have 5 minutes left on the clock. So stay focused. Keep breathing. Remember, when you're breathing, inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Control your breathing. You can kind of pace it with the exercise that you're doing. It does take practice, but you can become a perfectionist and become pretty good at it if you just keep trying. 8 more seconds, and then we're going to go right into our next exercise, which is those flathead hammers. So we're going to go ahead and lay on our back. Okay, make sure you keep those weights out to the side, keep them close to the body when you're hammering up, and then when you bring them out, make sure you bring them down right now. When you're hammering them, keep them close to your body, but at the same time, trying not to touch the ground. That's the challenge to it, to not touch the ground. If you touch the ground in between, that's fine. You can do that. No, excuse me. That's fine, you can do that. But to make it the most challenging, keep it elevated. You're also incorporating not only your biceps, but you're incorporating some of your lats here also, working some of your deltoids and your shoulder muscles. You do not need heavy weight for these. If you ever have any kind of rotator cuff injuries or anything of that sort, definitely use lighter weights when you're doing any kind of shoulder movements. Anything with your upper body, or rotating that shoulder in a circular upward and downward motion. Alright, almost there. Now we're going to go into those weighted street fighters. Here we go. Punching back and forward, pumping it up, getting a little bit of cardio action in there, getting a little burst, going back and forward. That's some energy at this moment because I was moving. I really do like it in this room to record for the workouts, but unfortunately there is a loud echo, so I will use this room, but probably more when it's raining like today, or if I have to. So I'm trying to voice over this, and you guys give me your opinion and what you think of that. I mean, I prefer to actually do live recording because I feel it's more interactive rather than, well, I'm voicing over my own workout, but you know, it's up to you guys really. I think outside the quality is okay too, and I found out ways to improve it for the future. But the next one we are going into is our last exercise, which is a power temperature curl. So we're going to go ahead and get into this. I am sweating, but we are going, so hopefully you're sweating too. Curling inward right into the foreheads, doing that 4 times, focusing on your breathing. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, bringing it in. Okay, rotating the wrist if you need to, relieve some of that pressure. Squatting down, 1, you got it, 2, 3, there you go, rotating it back up, back into the temperature curls. There you go, doing good. Guys, keep going. I know you got this. A lot of my other knockout hit undefeated workouts are actually a lot more. There's a lot more cardio involved in it. A lot more jumping movements, but this one here is more on your power and your biceps strength and your quads. Okay, take a break for 10 seconds because we're going right into that stretch. Congratulations, you finished another workout, but we're doing a quick stretch. So wide legs open, arms forward, reaching down towards the ground, holding it there for a moment. You guys did great. Now reaching it over to one side, doesn't really necessarily matter which side because we're going to do both. So you're just holding it there for a moment, then we're going to walk it over to the other side, just like so. Okay, as you can see, just stretching it out. Okay, from here, we're going to lateral lunge it over to the side, holding it here. Just nice, relax, take nice deep breaths. As you go ahead and switch it over to the other side, still lateral lunging, facing forward, doing good. It's a quick cool down. I do have a longer stretching exercise tutorial available that you can check out if you want to get more deeper stretch. But this is under 20 minutes, so we try to do what we can. We're in downward dog right now. Downward dog position, stretching out those calves and those hamstrings. Okay, from here we're going to go down into our back stretch. Okay, switching it up a little today. So we're going to go stretching it up the back a little bit, lower back, pulling out. Doing good. Okay, from here, I'm going to go into our cat stretch. So, stretching the back, stretching in those inner thighs, stretching out those lats, pulling those arms, good extension there. Feeling it full all inside throughout, up all the way down from your toes to your feet, going up. One deep breath, inhale, and exhale, and we are done. Congratulations.
Great work, guys. You did it again. Hard work. You guys stay dedicated. You've been keeping up with the series. That's great. These 3 workouts every week. You can try to incorporate a 4th workout from my other series, Pure Power, because I'll give you an extra workout for 4 days a week. I mean, you can go many as hard as you want. A 10-minute workout on there. You press for time, but you want something intense. It's in there. So remember, subscribe, please. I will appreciate that. So remember, Flexformation, which is the name of this channel that you're on. It's great information. Learning the right formation to cause a transformation. So, like always, I'm out.